Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am KoiCGZ, and in this video we are going to go over the new special class. So that's going to be the High Priest. So we've had this class for a couple of weeks now. I'm just getting this cast or this class to level 40. So you can see here all the High Priests that I have right here. They're all level 40. So pretty much not, some of them won't be your standard high priest, so some of them are actually attackers. That's pretty much for attacking metal enemies on the field. But yeah, so this is actually a very good class. And for this video, I will be going into a little bit more detail about the Soul Road. So I will be explaining some stuff about that, especially the abilities that you can actually get. So here, going to the actual explanation of this particular class is going to be right over here. So with the High Priest, the High Priest is described as a saint who has mastered the secrets of healing with deep intellect and virtue. So yeah, so this is actually going to be pretty good class. So with this, what you need in terms of getting this particular class, you're going to have at least a level 70 Sage and a level 70 Superstar to actually get this particular class. So going here in, not the details, but right here you can actually see the weapons of expertise. So weapons of expertise for this class are going to be staffs, rods, boomerangs, and whips. So all those things right there. Then next, going back out, right over here to your souls. So with this, since it's going to be focused on healing, you're going to actually have, of course, green souls, but also blue. So blue has actually had some healing, good healing as well. So slot number 1 is going to be blue-green. Slot 2, again, blue-green. Slot 3 will be any color, and slot 4 is going to be green. So for this particular, like the other special characters, if a soul color matches the slot color that is allocated in, the soul gets a 1.3 bonus. So that's actually going to be pretty good. So yes, so something else in terms of the Soul Road right here, you can actually have choices. So you can see here there are different roads. So you can take the road of a sage, or you can take the road of a superstar. Depending on which road you choose, it's going to change your basic stats, and it's also going to allow you to get certain abilities that are going to be related to the class that you actually got. So pretty much the Sage is going to be the prayer road, and the Superstar is going to be the dance road. So here, the abilities that you'll be able to learn for the dance road right here, one is going to be Hustle Dance, and then also you'll be able to get Encore. So those are going to be the two main abilities that you'll be able to get. I'm not sure if I will show them in this video, since I have gone over them in previous videos, especially when I first introduced the Superstar to the game. So what I want to do next is go into more details about this particular class. So going back here, so again, here you're going to need a level 70 Sage and a level 70 Superstar. Then for here, the class skills. So the class skills, again, are going to be 3 of them. So the first one is going to be Saint Echo. Saint Echo. So with Saint Echo, what it does is when a healing spell or healing skill is used, second spell or skill will activate with 50% effectiveness. So this has an activation rate of about 15% chance, or 15%. So yeah, so this is pretty much almost like a regular Echo, but pretty much only the name has really changed, and it pretty much is effects for healing spells. But you can actually, with this particular, though it says healing spells, it does actually work for regular spells as well. Then the next ability is going to be this one right here. So this is going to be Kobu Gekiden. Kobugekide. So this pretty much is a good translation for it is encouragement. So what this does is when using a skill with some exceptions, a random good effect is added to it. So, and this has a 15% activation rate as well. So what it pretty much means is that a random effect, this is going to be very similar to the Superstar's Showtime ability. So after using a certain skill, you actually get an increase to either defenses or your attack power or magic power, depending on their class and what type of weapon that you have. Then the last ability is going to be called Osu Sawake, which is going to be pretty much, it means share. So pretty much with this, at the start of the turn, there is a very rare chance that the spell or support skill cast on one ally will be cast on all allies as well. So there will be some exceptions to that. I'm not sure what the exceptions are, but when you'll be able to actually use this, you'll actually be able to see a little icon, which I will show in this video. So then besides that, the Dharm Temple quest is pretty much going to be very similar to the ones that we've seen before. So with this, you're going to actually have to get Saint, you have to perform Saint Echo 10 times. You're going to have to perform Encouragement 10 times. Share, you have to perform 5 times. And then the actual Walker skill, you're going to need to use 3 times. So speaking of the Walker skill, that's going to be found right over here. So the Walker skill for here, this is going to be Iashi no Yoko. So this pretty much means the healing sunlight. So the description for this is basking in the healing sunlight while on the field. You periodically recover up to 20% of your HP and MP, and this lasts 20 minutes. So I actually have used this before, and it does actually work quite well. I'm actually if you're in a spot where you can't actually get recovery spots in your area, then this is definitely a good ability to have on. So first thing that I want to do, or what I want to do next, is actually go over some of the other skills. So actually, real quick, going over to the healer here. So before I mentioned that we have 2 different roads in the Soul Road. So for this particular High Priest, their road is going to be the Road of Prayer. So with this, you're going to actually get a lot more abilities. You're going to get Manuha, which is going to be the ability that cures one ally of illusion. You're going to get Zameha. So with Zameha, that's going to cure all party members of sleep. Then here you're going to get Shinkan no Kaze Shoeki, which is going to pretty much mean Priest Wind Barrier. So with this costs 20 MP, and it places a buff on one ally that reduces breath damage taken. So this is actually pretty good. Then here you're also going to be able to get a protective shield, Bamori no Tate, and then you're going to get a Kiraru, which is going to cure all allies of confusion. So that's going to be the Sage Road or the Prayer Road for this particular class. So let's see. What I want to do is actually go into battle and go over the skills of this particular class. So not much to do here in terms of this battle. So I'm just going to actually go in and attack real quick. Attack. Ooh, okay. So in this case, you saw this little marker here so pop up. So this is going to be Osu Sowake, which is share. So pretty much I will be able to put on a buff or spell or support skill, and that's going to actually put it on everyone. So for example, if I put on Skada, Skada is going to go on everyone like this. So normally you would only be able to put it on one character, but this time I have it on all of them. So that's a very, very useful technique, especially if you can actually get that on. So here, with its first ability, is going to be Hoimi, which is a regular healing spell. So costs 5 MP and a spell that recovers the HP of one ally like this. Then the next ability is actually Skada, which I actually just showed along with the share ability. So I'm going to actually skip over that. So next one is going to be Behoimi. So that's going to be right here. So with Behoimi, costs 12 MP and it's a healing spell that greatly recovers the HP of one character like this. So next is actually going to be a spell that I actually can't really do right now. It's going to be Kiarari. So Kiarari cures one ally of poison or deadly poison. So I really don't have anyone here for that. So the ability that you actually learned at level 40, that's going to be right here. Magic Maho Barrier. So magic barrier. So with this, it's going to increase the spell resistance of one ally. So like this. And then there, you saw actually the other class skill. So that's going to be encouragement. So pretty much I use magic barrier, and when I use that, the support skill, I actually got a good effect on my character over here. So I got an increase to his attack power. So that's that one right there. So here what I'm going to do is actually try attacking, but using a spell that's going to hopefully echo out. Hopefully we'll see what happens here. So like this. Okay, so again, what I want to do is try to show you Saint Echo. So Saint Echo should be, I would have to use a spell. So here I'm going to use Bagima. So spell crit. And then right there, so there goes Saint Echo. So pretty much right there, that's pretty much everything with the main abilities of the High Priest. Going back real quick to ones that I mentioned before. So you're going to actually have, let's see, right over here. So there's Hustle Dance, which actually increases, recovers HP for all the characters. Can't do anything there, but here I can actually do Encore. So Encore, again, this is going to be an ability with the MQ, with the MP cost actually varies depending on how much MP you have. But cheering on one of the party members, the character gives off their turn, or gives up their turn to allow a party member to have 2 actions in 1 round. So that's going to be, let's see, like this. So then this High Priest goes right away, and going to use this ability here. Okay, so pretty much the last thing that I can do and show you is actually going to be the actual walker skill. So that's going to be right over here. So again, healing sunlight. So again, this is going to be recovering 20% of my HP and MP periodically for over 20 minutes. So it's going to look like this. So you can see like I have this kind of aura around me, and you're going to see that I recover HP and MP just periodically. So here, let me get into a battle real quick. So again, that was a encouragement, though that was put on myself. So out of battle. Okay, so there it goes again. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm not sure the time differences or how many seconds it is between each heal, but yeah, that's pretty much that ability. So yeah, so this is my High Priest team. The High Priest is actually very good. I will definitely be using this in videos to come, especially against the Ultimate Evolution Evil Priest. So with that said, I'm going to be ending this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.